What's going on, everybody? Actually got a beautiful day out. Temperature's just fine. So I got a little project going right here. Got some wheel coat. I got it in warm water. It suggested that help it flow better. And I don't know, let's go over here in the sun if y'all can get the detail of that cap, but that's what my rims are going to be painted. I don't know how it's going to look, and if it's not that great, then oh well, it's not that big of a deal. The reason I'm using Pil Coat is, I'll show you back here where this is coming off. I still have good chrome. I don't know how well y'all can see that on there. I still have good chrome underneath that. So I'm going to, if I ever sell it or ever need to do anything with it, ever sell the rims, whatever, the owner might want to go back to chrome. Hell, I might want to go back to chrome one day, I don't know. But basically, for right now, I'm just going to do that. They kind of look a little crazy right now, but I got the got these index cards here. We're going to see what we can do with getting between the wheel and the tire. I got this stuff right here called Crud Cutter. It's supposed to be really good. It's a cleaner and degreaser, removes oil and tar and all that stuff. So cleaning the wheels, I got some paper towel, I got some microfibers. I also have this paint in here. I might run a coat over the hood just to kind of bring that back, maybe the roof. I mean, this is all temporary stuff to hold me over until I can actually get money coming in and do the right thing. And y'all may have seen this in the last video. This is my little redneck setup for now. Basically, I got this antenna. I wanted to see what I would pick up here in town. And I actually picked up like 60 channels, and I had it just sitting on here, but I got to get a mount to mount it up and get all this tucked away so I don't look like white trash. But I was gonna pull the wheels off, but you know, I'm kind of lazy for that, and they're already kind of coated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bag behind it, block off the calipers and stuff. I don't even know if this has been pointed at me. I need to pay attention. Anyway, I'm going to block off the calipers and stuff like that and just go ahead and start laying it down after getting them all cleaned up really good. But that's where I'll come back. Alright, got them all sprayed down with a Crud Cutter. I got, this is just a water bottle. We've used this 1,000 times, so there's nothing in there other than water. So after I sprayed it all off, I used water on the tires. I don't have a water hose at this location. I know it's kind of lame, but anyway, so now I'm going to dry them off after I did that, and then we'll get to masking everything off. Alright guys, I'm no professional painter here, but I will give you a few little things I do know. First of all, this Pil Coat is it's very forgiving for a lot of things, but one thing it is not forgiving for is water. Any drop of water, it will not adhere or anything. So I made sure I had some paper towel on hand. I made a point and I got up in here the best I could. Now I'm not really cared about how it sticks way down in there, because face it, the lug nuts is going to be in there, and it's not gonna matter too much. But I get as much as I can, and then I'll put plastic bags around the braking system. And we'll go with the index cards around, and then we'll give it a couple coats, and we'll see how it looks. Not really showing much of the painting process. I can't even talk, so let alone paint. But anyway, I'm not really showing that because there's 100,000 probably tutorials online of how to do this. I just wanted to give you my little view on steps that I take that some of the other ones didn't seem to take, and things that I know, and there are people way better than me, so it'd probably be better to watch their tutorial rather than mine. But like I said, this is just the journey on my build for my car, so this is what I'm doing, and thank y'all for watching. But let's get this index card set up. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the index cards just kind of lined up around, and what's going to help me do is keep the tire from getting overspray on it. Not that it matters, it peels off, but it's just a little bit of extra precaution. So I got them up. Now they kind of just support each other, so if you have where they're falling, just supported around it, and as in add more cards, and they should stay. It's pretty windy today. It wasn't blowing at all until I started doing this, of course, but here's my current situation. Like I said, with the water, remember this was soaked in water, so make sure it's dry. You don't want to be painting, have it drip, and then have to clean up and start over. So let me get some paint on this and see how it's going to look. So after one coat, I will say it is not what I thought it would be. It's definitely not as dark as the cap, but I don't hate it. So that's only one layer, of course, so I don't have full coverage, but I will start layering it on there and getting it on there and see how it looks. But I'm not disappointed, that's for sure. I don't know if y'all can see how the light's hitting it. Once I get the postcards off, and definitely the other side, we'll get a really good look at it. But let's see how this is going to turn out. Here's the second layer. Just got done spraying. From this to that, it's going to take some getting used to, that's for sure, from an all blacked out car. But one of the things that always bugged me is when I Photoshop my car or do anything with my car picture related, that sometimes it don't get the details that I actually have Cobra rims. It just looks like I blacked out the wheel area. So maybe they'll stand out a little bit now. So let's give this a few minutes to dry and do 3. I only did 3 cans because I figure 3 coats per rim. That's 1 can for each side. And then I got a third one just for kind of going around and touching up. So hopefully that's enough. But if not, I can always run and buy another one. But let's continue with the progress. That is 1 entire can split between the front and the back's already done. I don't know if you can see that from here. The light's kind of bright. But I'm fixing to take this side off. Yeah, I got some runs, I got some blemishes, but I don't really care. Like I said, this is just a temporary thing. If I wanted perfect, I'd have either A, bought new rims, or B, sent them off to get powder coated and repaired. So this is it. Hopefully when I get this off and they dry and cure, and get some really good pictures of what they look like. But now I gotta move on to the other side. Alright guys, I'm almost done with this side. Like I said, not going to film a lot of the paint procedure because there's hundreds of tutorials and they probably all do it better than me. But this is where it's at right now. Still haven't got my center caps. I did buy some center caps. I pulled, I don't know, maybe 7 sets from LKQ, and none of them was the right size. So I need to take like a micrometer or something, measure them. But here's this side done. All the masking and tape off. Now I did get a little blemish right there on the tire because of the index cards. So make sure you get your index cards good, or you'll have to go back and fix stuff like that. But I am loving the way that looks. It's not black on black, but man, it's just like that gunmetal kind of prism look. I don't know how to describe it. The graphite is amazing, and this pill coat has actually did really good. Usually not a big fan of the pill coat versus Plastidip, but this was the color that I wanted and they didn't have it in Plastidip, so I give it a try, and this has been remarkable. I did have a broken cap which leaked Plastidip on my pants, or pill coat, but that was not a big deal. I just switched out the cap from the other can and went back to painting. You can see it got on the can there, but so far I'm very happy with the way this is turning out. So I'll get this knocked out, and then I think I'm going to have a few more little surprises in this video. Alright guys, I'm finished with the rims. I think they turned out great. There's 1 can on each one. Well, 1 can per side, is what I meant to say. And I think they look great, especially in the light. I wish I had the center caps, then that would really just stick out. Need to wash the car, but I gotta wait for the paint to cure. Got the hood a little black again, and then I tried the Plastidip up here, And I don't know if you can see that detail, but if I had, I don't know, probably 2 more cans, this would look amazing. Because what this is a clear coat that is cracked, and I haven't sanded it down or anything, but pill coat, the more layers you spray on it, it'll self-settle, and it keeps just building layers, and eventually, like over here, it'll be smooth, like that over here, all over there. Now you can see that texture, and that's what that is. But you can get it smooth if you keep putting enough layers. And that was only with probably half a can that I had left from the rims, where I just went around and made sure everything was touched up. So yeah, I really think with, I don't know, a can or 2 more, that would really look good. But I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope y'all like the color. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I just kind of rattle canned the hood black real quick. Didn't do the greatest job, but I don't want it gray. But I do like the rims like that. It looks really good to me. The roof, you get it in the right light, you can see the sparkle, which is really cool. And this is the finished product. Again, that's Rust-Oleum Pill Coat Graphite Gray. I just made sure I cleaned them really good, and 1 can per side. I did about 50% on the can on the front, 50% on the back, switch sides, and then I had 1 can left over to go around and touch up with. So, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Hopefully, get more content out here lately, or soon. Can't even talk these days. Have a good day.